Good morning. It is Tuesday, May 13th. I hope you had a good weekend. We are jumping in to the last 7 days of the Felt Tarot's campaign on Kickstarter. We fully funded, yay, in 16 hours. It's so exciting, which means the decks will be made. I'm grateful, beyond grateful. And this week we're going to use this new casting sticker that I created for part of my Patreon community, which is called the Creative Divination Circle. This is the artwork for the Illumination tier. And of course I had to make a casting sticker out of it since that's just how I roll. For the center card, we are going to be using the 1909 original circle edition because I want to use a circular card for the candle here. So let's just jump right into it and see what message that we have going on this week. See if I can shuffle these circle cards. They're a little harder. They're big, my hands, but trust that the focus, the center card is what we need. This is what is guarding our attention, what is projecting it outward. So this is like a lit candle. Where is our focus? Could also be what is being burnt up this week, you know, think about the candle. It's a full moon, or we came off of a full moon, so it's a good thing of like the energy to let go of too, you know. All right, so let's cut it. And we've got the Two of Swords. I like that. I like knowing, you know, so our energy is kind of, what is guiding our attention is the need and desire to maybe sit in some calm space and look within. You know, maybe there's a decision that you've been needing to make and it's just been so heavy on your mind. So now you're like, okay, how do I get from here to there? And so that Two of Swords is like taking a look inward. I always look at her kind of as like a mini high priestess, just kind of following your intuition, but the world is so noisy. So there's a desire to tune it out, you know. The cards on the sides, we've got the Staff and the Raven. These casting stickers, if you get one, I'm going to be including a PDF with them, just with suggested spreads, like spread positions, but you don't have to follow them. You can do whatever you want. I just thought it would be a neat focus. So anyway, so the Staff, this is what's holding us up. This is what's holding up our supported, like this is what's supporting us where we know we need to keep that energy propped up. I am just a mess. It's really early, so forgive me. Anyway, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Raven on the other side is the Two of Wands. I like that sequential 1, 2. Okay, so let's see. Let's get these on here. We've got what is being illuminated. Guiding our attention is the need to tune things out, to make this decision. On the one hand, this Staff, this is what's keeping us propped up, this energy here, so that we can radiate it evenly. Is this, maybe there's a new opportunity on the horizon this week. Maybe something you're starting, it's the start of a new chapter. It's the start of a new job, career, project, something new. And so you're like, oh, how am I going to move forward? And whenever you start something new, there's all these thoughts, right? Thoughts that come in, and there's a decision. There's something that's saying, you know, if I could just calm my mind, I could go through this project and give it my full attention. And then what's coming in, the gift of the Raven here, is this Two of Wands saying, this is what's coming from the shadows and where we meet those diffused rays, if you think of how a candle kind of radiates outward. This wants to be noticed. Might even be a little bit more aggressive, but it's showing that you need to make this decision because this whole world is waiting for you. You know, the two energies is saying, just make a choice. You know, whether you stay in the comfort that you know, even if it's a little uncomfortable, but you know how to navigate it, that's still a choice. But what's propping this up is there's this new opportunity, and maybe it's not even as much money, or maybe there's a little bit more it asks of you, but you can do it because it's going to open up your whole world. It might not be forever. It might just be for right now, right? That energy that you need. I'm going to put out some Lenormands. I'm going to lay out all 6, and then we're going to read those. See if I got 6 in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm just going to put them, so we've got tree here, scythe here, rider, heart, sun, and anchor. Okay. I love that for us. So, bringing it all back in as these conversations weave, our focus is on this need to be silent, to be still, to just kind of go to our calm, quiet space because there's been an opportunity that presented itself. And it might not be like, all the details might not be there yet, but it's still exciting, and it's giving us this desire to go within to really evaluate. This week there might be an evaluation period of weighing your pros and cons, right? But then what's coming out and what can't be ignored is that this opportunity has to be met where it is right now, because it is opening up the world to you. Maybe it's something that you've wanted, and now that it's right at your doorstep, you don't know how to, like, do I take it? But I'm so comfortable and the world's chaotic, and how do I go forward? And all these things. So just calm your thoughts, bring yourself center, and know that I don't see a bad decision here. I see one that's going to open up your world. Above us, what is radiating outward, these are the rays of light coming off of the candle, right? It's the knowledge gathered, the facts that we've seen that can never be unlearned. And that is this message, this news that's coming in is about growth and branching out, and it's just a positive outcome. It's, how does a tree grow? Because it has the sun. It has the light that it needs, and this is the illumination that has been needed. So there's messages on the horizon. The news is coming. This could be, just the news that you've been waiting for, and it's really going to help you stay rooted, but also branch out at the same time. This is for your growth. And the sun is just showing it's really just a positive outcome, and there's nothing in the dark. All the cards are proverbially on the table. Proverbially, can I say that correctly? Underneath, this is the footing, right? This is what we've been taught. Maybe we need to reevaluate some things. This is like what's helping us stay grounded during this decision-making process, and know that this is something from the heart. It's coming in quick. It's going to change the world as you know it. Perhaps, it's just saying, look, like, cut it out. We're going to go forward, and it's anchoring us in a better place. This is showing that this is going to bring stability, but it's going to come in quick. So you might have to make a decision a little faster than you normally would, which is why, coming back into the candle and the need for illumination and the need for that stillness. These are some guideposts. They're going to be helpers during this time this week. I like my charms. And we've got, what's the first one? Got a backpack. I love that. Pack your bags. You're going to go. You're doing the thing. Maybe you haven't been leaving the house much, and this is going to be an opportunity to get ready to go do the thing. Maybe you're going back to school. Maybe you're starting a new job. Make sure your bag is packed. Maybe you're going on vacation. That's exciting. But have with you everything that you need is in your bag, right? Like, when I leave the house, I carry my purse. It's got my money, my credentials, my keys, all the things. What is it that you need in order to go out into the world? This is I hate you. The opposite of the one we had, was that last week? We had the I love you. So the I hate you is showing you, it's giving you that momentum of why this is an important move. Because even though people find comfort in the devil they know, it's probably, maybe it's not the best for you. And so you can really allow the space for all the cons to really rise to the surface on why you need to make this decision. Like, why you wanted it so much in the first place, and then being like, oh, don't get the, what are they called? The graduation goggles, how everything is so great when it hasn't been. Just really sit with the things that you dislike about your current position in order to be able to move into this next phase. What is that? Motorcycle. Yep, get out on the road. You're going to do it. You're going to leave the house. You're gonna take a ride. All signs are showing you're going out into the, it's another message there, right? You're gonna go out into the world. And lastly, we have, what is it? The Hamsa. And so the Hamsa is just letting me know that during this decision-making process, no matter what, you are protected. The energy is there, conspiring for your best and highest, and you're going to get there. So whatever you're facing, whatever decision that you're facing, just really give yourself some time to sit in stillness. The opportunity is there and the world is waiting, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And no matter what, there's always going to be people to support you, and just get ready. The adventure is here. I'll see you next week. Bye.